Hi guys, Tungsten here. As the name implies in the title, I think the Swift has just gotten better. So there are new listing of all the accessories that's now currently available, not just for functionality, also for cosmetic, as you can see here. So let's just go through some of them. So basically now Swift have a side prime attachment that you can get. So you prefer this kind of side prime, you can actually get hold of this. Then you have a even stronger spring as well as the longest barrel 550 over here. Then the sling mount, also an orange Swift that's available. Now next you have the so-called the scarf arrow. Now initially Worker actually offer kind of a set of 5 that you can choose from, but now they actually offer something that is slightly longer. So the initial offering is this shorter type, and then there is now this so-called longer type in terms of their length. So initially they have like a 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100, and now you have 71, 81, 91 and 100. Now on top of that, they also offer container for the scarf arrow. So this is something that I'm interested in. So what happened now is you can actually place the scarf inside the so-called the container itself. Why do you want to do that? Because as you can see, the string is actually exposed. I think adding a container not just increase the so-called the aesthetic, also kind of protect your scarf arrow in the sense, right? So which one should you choose for your Swift? So if you take a look at the one that's listed in the Swift listing, below there's actually a chart. So I guess I'm interested in the Swift. So over here there's something called the Yuyan. So basically that means the Swift. So we know that we have 1.2, 1.4 and 1.6 being the strongest spring, and the barrel is 280, 368 and 550. So if you are using 1.2 and 208, which is the default kind of setup for a basic Swift purchase, you should get the 60 degrees kind of 60, 61, okay, 60 degree, I think that's the shorter one. And then if you're using 1.4 with a 368 barrel, this is the recommended kind of scarf barrels, 70 or 80 degrees. Now if you're using 1.4 with the 550 barrel, then of course it will be like 80 to 90 degrees. And the 1.6 stronger spring with the longest barrel, you'll be 90 to 100. Yeah, so this is what the so-called the chart says, the recommendation. Now, so next is something that I'm looking forward to, is the top rail. Now if we look at the Swift itself, we thought that there's something missing in front when we first got it, right? So basically now you have the option of purchasing the entire rail to replace the top, so that there will be a gap. Next is the trigger. Okay, so this will be the so-called the metacast trigger. So over here we have 3 options: silver, red and orange. Yeah, so if the if my wallet is not crying, maybe I'll get one of these to increase the maybe you'll make the trigger pull even more enjoyable. Anyway, so currently these are what is available from the Worker side. That's what they listed as the accessories. Seems like the Worker is getting better. Now next we also have Cosmetic Kit that came out from the so-called AK mod work over here. So over here you can see that some of the aesthetic Cosmetic Kit, as well as one of the kind of the priming below. So let's take a look. So yeah, so what it comes with, they also have a kind of a fill in the gap rail that you can use, and on top of that you can have a shell that actually wraps around your Swift. Now personally I think the black and the white looks the best to me, that go with the Swift itself. Okay, so over here we can also see that there's a bottom prime. Now at first glance you thought that, hey, it's just this kind of same kind of prime that the Worker Swift came in, but let's take a look what's so different from it. Let's just take a look at the prime. So over here, if you look at the prime itself, it's actually a 2-in-1. You can actually attach this piece, and then there is a rail below for you to do other attachment. If not, you can actually attach this piece and it becomes the same kind of form of prime that the Swift comes with. But of course, in terms of aesthetic, I guess it probably maybe it looks better. Next, what do we have? We have something for you to attach to the magazine itself. Not too sure whether it is for protection or just basically for looks, but nevertheless, I think it certainly give more options, and then it seems that the Swift is just keep getting better, as you can see over here with the Cosmetic Kit. Oh yes, they also offer the sides, the front and back, where we can put on it, and man, the silhouette of the Swift looks pretty good. Yeah, so these are some of the findings. Okay, this is the Cosmetic Kit is by, I think, AK Mod, and then of course the rest of the accessories is by worker themselves. Yeah, hopefully I can get some of this in, and yeah, and do some installation and some review of it. I'm Tungsten, thanks for watching. If you like my video, please subscribe and hit a like. See you next time.